everyone, it's Heather Sparkles and welcome to another thrift haul video. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you guys 2 weekends full of thrifted and flea marketed items. I am really behind on videos right now because I've just had a lot going on. So I am also not appearing on camera today because I do not have time for a super high production video today, and I figured I would just jump right into showing you guys all the stuff I got. So let's just get right into it. I'm gonna start with the kitchen items first because it would be kind of gross if I touched these after touching all the thrifted stuff, because not all of that is 100% clean, and these just came out of my dishwasher. So the first thing I have here is this really cute ice cream bowl. At least to me it looks like an ice cream bowl. As you can see, it's on this cute little pedestal and it's all wavy, and I just thought this would be really cute for a really fancy homemade ice cream sundae that you like really load high with a bunch of layers and toppings. So that's why I got this. I actually got 2 of them. This has a little chip on it, but it's not so bad. I could totally fix that. And I got them because, well, first of all, they're pink, and because they match my pink IKEA dish and bowl set, so I thought, why not? So I got 2 of those from Goodwill Outlets. And then this next thing is just so pretty. So this is a serving dish for a party. So as you can see, there's different sections of the tray to have different toppings like olives and pickles and peppers or whatever you want, really. And I just thought it was so pretty. I love the glass ball details that go all the way around the ends, and I'm gonna give you guys a better view. It has like these little round ledges on each corner, and it's just so pretty. So I got this just in case I ever have friends over, but honestly it's just so cute and it's really heavy and well made. So I think for both of these I paid hardly anything, which is awesome. I love getting a lot of my glass stuff at Goodwill in general because, I mean, you find a lot of plates there and stuff, which is great for whenever you first move into a new place and you need to set up your kitchen. But at Goodwill Outlets you get like crazy good deals on this kind of stuff. Alright, so let's jump into the toys. One of the first things I have to share with you guys is this Twilight Sparkle figure that I have been wanting for a very long time. When I first saw her, I thought the design was absolutely beautiful and just so awesome. So I have not looked her up yet, so I don't know exactly what all is missing from her. As you can see, it looks like something popped into her cutie mark. But I just love the way Twilight looks here. She just looks so pretty. I love her eye detailing. I love the plaid going up her leg. So I had to get her because I've been wanting her for so long, and whenever I saw her in the bins at Goodwill Outlets, I was really excited. We also have this little figure that was also in the same bin from the Cutie Mark Crusaders. I believe this is Sweetie Belle, and it needs a little bit of work. I thought it'd be kind of cute to repaint, but I could also try to just fix it up. It's very cute. And then there was also this cute little kitty in a teacup that is just like a little phone charm thing, and I think it's really cute. So I'm no expert on Gen 4, so I don't know like anything about identifying their accessories, but this was in with a bunch of Pop Pony stuff, so I don't know if that's what it went to, but I'm pretty sure this is My Little Pony. There's this really cute gem hair clip and this cute little shooting star, so I grabbed those along with this brush that I know went to Twilight, and I believe this is an Equestria Girls brush, and it's really cute, so had to grab that because you guys know I love toy brushes. So I don't think I had the chance to show you guys what I got at the flea market last weekend yet. I did post it on Instagram, and it was in my toy shelf tour video I just did, but I have not included it in a thrift haul yet. So first up, we have the Sparkle Pretty Lady Lovely Locks doll. She has lots of like sparkle and tinsel on her, and she's just so beautiful. I took the time to restore this dress, and that was actually really fun, and it worked out really well. It looks really good now. And I washed her hair and I tried to recurl it nicely, and it didn't really go so well, so I'm still gonna have to style her hair, and I gotta fix these bangs. But this is definitely my new favorite Lady Lovely Locks doll. I just think she's so stunning, and I love her crown, It's just so pretty. I love everything about her, so I'm really excited to have her on display in my collection. Then next up, we have Little Miss Ballerina, and she came with, I think, almost all of her parts. I think she might be missing like one thing, but she came with her brushes and her accessories, and here she is. So I think I have her skirt on sideways, but it looks kind of cute that way. As you can see, she has like the little ballerina slippers and the little ribbons on her leg. And I just love her face. I thought she was just the cutest thing. And then I loved her scrunchie. I miss scrunchies. I need to start wearing them again because they are seriously like the best. I loved like the really super oversized ones we all used to wear back then. But yeah, she's just really, really cute, so had to get her. And then along with them, I got this little Muppet Babies Miss Piggy because that's my childhood, and she's seriously so cute. I loved her colors, and I thought it would be kind of fun to have on the shelf. She is a finger puppet, I'm guessing, by Avon from the 80s, and she's just really, really cute. So a lot of you guys on Instagram really like this. This is a vintage radio, and my guess would be 80s, but it could be from the early 90s. This is an IMA, and I don't know much about old radios, so I wasn't able to find this online, but it's one of the old portable antenna radios. And it takes batteries, so I have not checked the battery compartment. I'm scared to even know what's lurking in here. But I just thought it was really cute, and it just had this, I don't know, kind of modern fun look. So I kind of have this on display in my room just for fun. I haven't tried it yet to see if it even can still work, but it's just really cool, and I love the colors, so I thought it'd be fun for like photos or something. In my last vlog, I shared with you guys that I got my first ever caboodles. I love these. They're something I've been wanting to collect, and I finally got my first one, and interestingly enough, it matches this radio, which is really weird because I found them in the same weekend, so was not expecting that at all. But yeah, it's very pretty. I just love that old Caboodles logo. Caboodles are back in stores now, but they're not like this cool, and they need to like make an anniversary model or something that has like the old logo because it's just so awesome and I love it. So this one does not come with any of the trays, but I decided to store away some of my art supplies in here, and it worked out perfectly to keep my desk looking nice and clean. So next up, I have some vintage Disney plushes to share with you guys. So this first one is a 1993 Mattel Simba plush, and he is seriously the cutest thing. I think size-wise, he feels like a real baby Simba. I think he's about, you know, the real size, but I'm no lion expert, so I couldn't say for sure. I think my favorite thing about him is his nose, because whenever you pet this, it feels like you're petting like a real cat or something, because it's like real firm right here. So I just thought that was really cute. He's seriously so adorable, and I just love the way he like slouches and lays around, and he just looks really cute, and he's incredibly cuddly, and I love his little hairs. They're so cute. So he was quite filthy whenever I found him at Goodwill Outlets the other day, but he cleaned up really well in the washing machine. I'll be doing a video on how I wash my plushes eventually. It's really pretty easy though. You just tie them in a pillowcase and put them in the washing machine on the gentle cycle, and they turn out just fine. You just don't put them in the dryer because it will melt like all of their hair. I also found this other Simba the other day, and I'm not so sure if I really like this one. I mean, I definitely like his markings. I guess this is like baby Simba, but I'm not really too crazy about the mouth, because as you can see, it has this little smile, but right here is like the lines for, I guess, how the plush was supposed to be. Like, it would make sense to have the line run down like this, but instead that line's still there and he has like this. So I don't know if I really like that or not, but otherwise he's a very cool plush. Like, his fur almost feels like real fur, which is kind of freaky, so he definitely looks like realistic, but this, I'm not digging this, but otherwise he's very cool. Any fans of Puffalumps out there? So these are something I didn't even know about until recently, and so I wasn't really keeping an eye out for them. But I happened to find one of these at Goodwill Outlets the other day. And I knew it was one of them because of the little logo on the foot, which is the Fisher-Price logo with the little animals and the hot air balloon. So this is one of the jungle puffalums. They're supposed to have these really cool like glasses that went with them. And this is the rhino, and he cleaned up so well in the washing machine. He had like some weird stains on the back of his head, but they came right out, and now he's so fresh and cute, and he's still all puffy. And so I don't know if I'm gonna keep this guy yet or trade him to someone, but I really like his shirt. He's just like really different and really cute. So I thought I would share that because I was surprised to find that like so many people had these. I never had one, so I don't know much at all about them. Up next is a Puffalump Kids, and she's so cute. So I don't know yet if I'm gonna keep her or trade her to someone because I just don't really collect a lot of baby dolls or Puffalumps or anything like that. But I figured since I found that other Puffalump, the rhino one, that I should grab her because I saw the logo and I was like, oh, it's another Puffalump, might as well. So she's really cute. I love her little details and her colors, and I gave her a wash in the washing machine and she cleaned up really good. Like, she wasn't really all that dirty to begin with, but I always wash my old plushes because you never know what you're bringing home with them. So up next is my dream dress. I know this might be really tacky to some of you because it's definitely from the 80s or early 90s, but I am like in love with this dress. So I found this at Goodwill Outlets, and I can't tell you for sure how much it was because my husband got a lot of stuff that day and it was all thrown in the same cart, but I'm pretty sure this would have been very cheap. So this dress is an absolute work of art. It's like a princess dress. It's something from a fairy tale, and it doesn't fit me, which is okay because my hope is to get it restored and altered to fit me at some point. I know that's going to be quite expensive, but it's still a lot cheaper than, let's say, if I was to go and buy a new wedding dress. So I didn't actually have a wedding. It was pretty bad. It was just kind of going to the judge's office in the morning, and it was just horrible. There was nothing really special about the day. So we've always talked about a wedding redo, and if that happens, I want to wear this dress. So I'm going to show you guys some of the detailing on this dress because it's absolutely stunning. So at the top there is this collar that has these sort of like iridescent flower beads on it, and then there's this mesh on the front. And then the sleeves are poofy and kind of long, and they also have those little flower beads, but as you can see here and there's some light stains on the sleeves, and some of the pearls and stuff are getting loose, and so that's really sad, but that's probably an easy fix. Like, I'm sure they've seen much worse at some of these places. And then on the front there is lace and pearls, and once again the iridescent sequins, which just absolutely sparkle whenever you wear it. My camera can't even capture it. I really love the way that the bodice and the skirt are connected. There's like these little folds with the way it sits. It just looks so flattering and beautiful. So that's the front of the dress. It's a really long dress with this like tolling material over top of satin. So I just noticed there are some like light stains on it, and that the satin underneath does definitely have water damage, which is very sad. But I do think this could be fixed. Even if there is water damage down here, like, you can't really notice it on me with this over it, but still, I mean, I would imagine the cost of just getting this cleaned and just kind of fixed up and altered would still be a lot cheaper than buying a brand new wedding dress for whenever I redo my wedding, or if I decide that I just want to do a wild fantasy photo shoot. But let me show you guys the back of the dress because it's like equally as stunning. So here's the back of the dress, which really made me fall in love with it. I mean, I was already in love because it was a big pink poofy dress, but the back has a heart shape cutout, and as you can see, it buttons up with pearls going up the back of the neck, and then the pearls line the heart, and then there's this strand of pearls that goes across your back. I thought that was just stunning, just absolutely stunning. There's this big giant bow on the back that isn't really much to look at right now, but it's just this absolutely huge bow that has these ruffles on it, and then a big giant rose in the middle. But it's just absolutely beautiful. And so whenever I saw this in the bag at Goodwill, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to rescue this dress. The hanger is absolutely filthy. I really should like clean that or just get out a new hanger for it. The bag is pretty gross too, so I'm gonna look into getting a new one of those like dress storage bags. But I'm just so in love with this dress, and I'm so excited at the thought of restoring it. I don't know if I don't know what they're gonna be able to come up with for me to make this thing fit me whenever I go to get it altered. Like, can we even keep the back? What are we gonna have to do? Like, maybe they'll just add paneling to the sides, I don't know. But I do have a picture of me like draping it over the front of me and cleverly hiding parts with my hairs. I thought it was just like a big thing of ruffles. I didn't know this was like a giant bow. Like, this dress is insane. So I don't know if this is someone's wedding dress or bridesmaid's dress, I don't know. But it's just really sad that the hanger is so dirty and this dress has just been like lost to time for so long, because it's just beautiful and it needs its chance to dazzle again. I also almost forgot to include this little cutie that I showed you guys in my vlog, where I was super emotional and crying, but I'm really glad that you guys were like very nice to me about it. So thank you so much for being understanding with my PMS. So this is Moon Jumper, and she's one of the Gen 1 summer wing ponies, I believe. And as you can see, her cutie mark is a cow jumping over the moon, and she's in like perfect condition. Her body's still squishy and she's nice and clean and just really, really, really beautiful. I found her as soon as I walked into a Goodwill outlet store. They pulled up a bin literally right in front of me, and she was just hanging off a Christmas tree, so I was really lucky to be there when I was to grab her. So she's really, really special to me. I also found a Moon Dreamers doll with her, but I don't know where that is right now, so I'm sorry I can't feature her in this video. There's a lot of things that didn't make it into this video because they are kind of in storage at the moment, and I don't want to dig them out. And finally, we have a giant talking Celestia. I'm only saying she's giant because compared to the little brushable ponies, she's like really, really, really tall. So this is the talking Celestia, and she's absolutely beautiful. I was pretty lucky that she was in pretty good shape. She just needed a light cleaning, and I was really, really worried about washing her hair and losing all of her curl, but it relaxed in a way that looks so, so pretty now. It was like a big poofy mess, and now we just have these really pretty curls that sit really well and that look more like her. They're just so, so pretty. So I'll admit, even though she's really, really beautiful, she has some pretty lame voice lines.
You're my best friend. I'm a princess. Are you a princess too? My wings are so pretty. You're beautiful. I will light the way. Let's fly to the castle. Spectacular. My barrettes look so pretty. I love to make new friends. I'm a princess. Are you a princess too?
So I guess the voice lines aren't all that lame, but they kind of were. But I have to remember, this is made to be like played with by like 7-year-old girls, so it's fine though. I'm not complaining. She's still extremely pretty, and I need to find a place for her up there on the pony shelf. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that shelf right up there where she's gonna go live. So anyways, that's about it for this week's thrift haul video. I hope you guys had fun with it. Let me know in the comment section below what was some of your favorite items. I will be doing a lot more of these videos because the summertime is like the prime time for thrifting because there's so many flea markets going on. I do count flea markets as thrifting. I just kind of throw it all together. I love going to my local flea market every weekend and I'm always finding something, and then afterwards I go to Goodwill outlets if I can, and then I always find something there, which is kind of a problem. So I have like really cut back on my thrifting recently, and I'm only grabbing items that like I know will go straight into my collection or I'll use like right away, because you don't want to end up stuck with just like a bunch of junk that you really don't need. Like you want to focus on stuff that you know you will absolutely use or like you really collect. So even though I've cut down a lot on what I am getting, I'm still going every weekend because it's just so much fun, and the summer is the prime time to be going to flea markets and yard sales and thrift stores. So there are quite a few things that did not make it into this video that I still have like kind of stored away. I'm just too busy right now. I'm actually in the process of packing up for a My Little Pony meetup this weekend, so I have like a lot that I need to pack. Anyways guys, I love you all so much. Let me know in the comment section below what your favorite item was, and feel free to tell me some of your recent thrifting or flea marketing brags. I'd love to hear them. So that's about it. I love you guys. Bye!